Hi, this is my demo for the unofficial guide, ASU Course Planning and Workload Guide. Um, the goal of this project is to help ASU Comp Sci students ask practical planning questions about taking courses using both ASU resources and unofficial student-maintained resources such as Reddit. Official ASU resources are treated as authoritative, single point of truth, and whereas Reddit and other student maintained resources are just for preparation advice. That being said, I would want to ask the first question where retrieval and generation work well, which is this question right here. Where can students get tutoring? Um, this points to FSC Pulse Tutoring Centers, which is the correct official tutoring source. The citation is visible here, and it includes the source list, the chunk, the distance score, and the URL. This is a good result because the answer is grounded, and at the same time, it is retrieved in the ASU resource and not from the general model knowledge. Um, Next, I would like to ask about Sky advising or student advisors. When you want to take a course, or which course should you generally avoid, or which is not related to your major. As we can see here, we got a response. It cites two resources mainly, which is the Sky advising appointments and the Sky advising. This matches the expected answer from my evaluation plan, and then the reasoning or the response explains scheduling and advising using retrieved context, and the source citations, as we can see, are shown separately. Um, Next, I would want to ask a mixed question, which teeters in between the official and unofficial requirements, right? As we can see here, and you'll see in the response, the first part here references the syllabus from the official ASU resource. And the second part here is the student preparation advice from unofficial source, which is Reddit in our case. This is a good example of authority rule. Now, CSE 340 syllabus is used before, and then we see the Reddit and the ASU wiki only for preparation advice. This distinction matters because unofficial sources should not override the official counterparts. Um, Finally, for my fourth question, I would like to share something which is partially successful, and I will give my reasons for it. So as we can see here in this response, we see major map, program requirements. As we see in the resources, we have different major maps and program requirements here. The one major resource that this skips over is the ASU class search. And the reason for that was it was difficult to ingest because it's a dynamic page, many query parameters. And when cleaned down, it came to no text, which was very hard to chunkify or make a usable chunk. Also, the top K retrieval returned multiple chunks from the same official resource. So other official resources were crowded out. Because of that, this is partially correct. It could have been better. That being said, I will switch to my evaluation plan here. So this is my evaluation plan. As you can see, here's the first 5 questions from planning.md. I have recorded the responses, the expected answer, and the system response, which is summarized. As we can see, 3 of them are accurate and 2 of them are partially relevant, partially accurate. Um, at the same time, I would like to scroll over to this failure case analysis for the same question that we saw right now. As a fix or as a potential future, I would like to add a fallback for dynamic ASU class search stages and improve source diverse re-ranking. So the top results would include more distinct official sources. In conclusion, to summarize, the system can retrieve chunks, generate grounded answers with citations, and partially fail in understandable ways. The main limitation right now is source coverage and retrieval diversity, especially for dynamic pages and duplicated official chunks. That being said, this is the unofficial guide to ASU Computer Science Course Planning and Workload Guide. Thank you.